the flip side of that,
yes.
what has been your biggest hurdle or disappointment?
I'm trying to think. You know that scripture in Romans where like the Lord really does work out everything to the good of those who love Him. I've had a lot of disappointments, but usually they were things that, I like to joke that, I've gotten fired a lot from different worship positions all over the place. I've worked for a few churches. I was, an ORU TV singer when I was 19, and very frequently I hear Lord, it's just not working out for us, and honestly, that's happened a lot over the past 8 years, and every time I'm so disappointed. But then, to be really honest, throughout the course of processing it with the Lord will reveal, well, you elevated that position. You elevated that position above me, and through each one of those, all of them have been disappointing. And some jobs I've left, and it was disappointing to leave, and I'll cry, and I'm disappointed, and I miss it, and I'm a little dramatic, so it's deep and emotional, but at the same time, like, although there's a time of disappointment and a time of mourning, and sometimes I felt like I've been wronged, and sometimes I felt like I've wronged a ministry. And in both of those, I could list any one of those as my greatest disappointment, but I kind of can't, because throughout the process of it, I really feel like the Lord's taken it each time. I've fought for a long time, but then I'll eventually get to the point where I'm like, Lord, take this. I surrender it to, and redeem it. And the Lord has been so faithful and so gracious and so kind, and has really redeemed each disappointment and brought me closer to the Lord. And so in the natural, it might be a huge disappointment, but at the end of the day, the Lord has used it to bring me closer to Him, and in that, I'm thankful. So I'd say probably my biggest hurdle is me.
It's all our biggest
hurdle. I'm like, if I had to list one, I can't really say. I'm trying to think right now. I'm like, is there anything? No, I think I've been my biggest frustration, and but even being able to lift myself up before the Lord and just say, here, like, I'm broken. But here, like, take what you will. And that old song, if you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. And people that just used to cry, and it was very emotional. And sometimes I feel like that, though. Paul said, I'm the chiefest of sinners. And I'm like, I'm the worst of worship leaders. But Lord, like, glorify yourself in our brokenness. And, and Jesus said when He was going to the cross, like, Father, the time has now come, like, glorify your Son. And so that's in every disappointment, like, Lord, like, this sucks.
Yeah, we're pretty raw at the terminals, so you'll be fine.
But just being able to say, like, Lord, this sucks, but Father, glorify your Son. And, and time, like, you can list every time you've been humbled, which for me I feel like has happened many times, because I'll just stand my little self up and then, like, bam! But at the end of the day, man, that's the Lord's kindness and His love towards His children, to be able to say, I discipline you because I love you, and you're out of line, and you're out of order, and you're not walking under authority, so sit yourself down, and it's just